Hello, ladies, gents, and unstoppable speedsters. It's time to return to our favorite, soul-crushing pastime, which is speed runs in Spelunky. I'll be honest, it is one of the things I look forward to the most. I realize, it's not for everybody in the sense that I've been doing a lot of different things with Spelunky lately in the past couple weeks. Very non-standard stuff, and this I had the same narrative going on in the daily challenge as well, to the point where our usual cookie cutters fare of speedruns and daily challenges is slightly stale by comparison. But I don't want to stop doing these things because I have a great time doing it, and I'm not gonna just set it aside and never visit it again simply because it's not as popular where views are concerned. It's like, I'm not going to just stop. And also another reason why it's not as popular, not so many people click on it, is because YouTube really likes the colorful thumbnails. And anything that has a novel, different thumbnail, people are going to be like, I'm going to click on that. This calls for my attention. I'm going to click on that. If there's a number on the thumbnail, if it's going to say episode 22 of this series, YouTube could not care less. And also people that see the thumbnail is like, maybe I don't want to watch this. Seems like you kind of have to know the previous 20 episodes to be interested in it. So it's a little bit of oh boy, I died. And I was feeling so good about this completely casual speedrun too. I was like, just casually making my way through. What is the deal? What is this 1-1? This is one of those hostile seeds. In the comments there was a comment that I was not really taken, but it was memorable because it stayed in my memory, and now I'm telling you about it. That's how memorable it was. It was like, some seeds, they feel aggressive, they feel hostile. The spikes all over the place, like the game is burying its teeth at you. What is this? This is bullshit. I embrace getting murdered by the shopkeeper. What I should have done was just put a bomb down, and it would have opened up the area for me to keep on forward, keep on steal his stuff, get the bombs and all that good stuff. Instead, I just simply froze like an absolute buffoon. I wasn't able to do anything about it. Saying a thing, yeah, some seeds, they bare their teeth in the sense of spikes being all over the place. Some seeds are just actively trying to absolutely destroy you. They're all hostile. Everything in Spelunky is hostile to what? Are you fellows witnessing this? Love me those dysfunctional seeds. Because sometimes it tries to kill you, some other times it tries to asphyxiate you. It tries to just choke you to death. And this is one of them, where there's just no way down, and all you can do is just suck in your thumb and do absolutely nothing. I will embrace it. I embrace chaos. I think that I have established this quite clearly, that I am an agent of chaos, and I will not be deterred by some idiot dressed as a bat trying to stop me from spreading my disease all over the area, all over the place. So, watch out, you stupid bat weirdo. You will not stop the Jester. Ow. That is my work name. I think I'm going to rebrand my entire channel. I will become the Jester. And ow. Let's just restart. And the grand jest is just my life. It's just this foolish thing that we call existence. That will be the most poetic and ironic thing of them all. It will be a great thing. I'll be known for this very novel and never heard before paradigm in which I am referring to the joke that is life itself. Oh man, it's so deep. It's so powerful. It's going to just rivet you. It's going to curl your sockets. I don't know why That's a word that came out of my mouth. I meant curl your socks down your calves. But for some reason, sockets happened. And then I had to find some way to salvage that, but there was none. So all I can do is simply amend my stupidity and hope that you forgive me. But you're magnanimous. You're just. You're honest. The people that watch these videos, they are higher IQ overall than your general populace. So I think I am in good company where that is concerned. This guy just made a beeline for the exit. What a weirdo. Instead of sticking around trying to pummel me, he was trying to play the long con over there and just make my life more difficult by trying to ambush me later. What a guy. Feeling pretty great about the 20 billion bombs that we have gathered in one spot. Didn't have to work all that much at it. Huh? I could have done better. I should have maybe cooked it a little bit longer, but I'm okay with what happened. Could have been a disaster if he had come my way, but he was too damn stupid to put his feet together. And, oh, of course, that arrow bounced right back into my face. How else could it be? Oh, wow. Wow. Oh, I thought it would pan out. Oh, gotcha, bitch. It sort of panned out. It worked out okay. Slightly random. Did not do it exactly the way it was supposed to be done. Like, cook it properly. And now here we are stuck in another dark level, in which I apparently am unable. Yep, I'm unable to grab onto the torch, and then those things that people call, I think, ropes. I think that's how you pronounce that word. The ropes. They're an alien concept to Paco Spelunko. Is that the exit? No, it's not. Oops. I went into the helping options. Not something I wanted to do. It's alright, it's all warm-up. 7 minutes of warm-up, and now is the real deal. Now is the seed with jetpack teleporter, and he's going to carry me all the way to the exit of every level. And that will be the sub 2 that I've been lusting after. Please, Jackie, get rescued. 20 seconds in 1-1, not the best start that I ever saw, but it's alright. Sub 2, you wish, you absolute buffoon. There is no way you're getting a sub 2 run. Be lucky if you ever reach. I don't know why I tossed her against the wall. She was just irritating me. She was squirming in my grasp, and I was like, stay still! Stay still! I had to, be slightly firm. Just be slightly firm. Just brought back all those times where my victim struggled, and it just, it comes out. It comes out the aggression. It comes out the resentment, that bile, that real pent-up anger. Okay, we don't need Adam anymore. I'm a little mad that I threw the key. That's what you get, Adam, for trying to stick around. You idiot. I told you that I didn't need you anymore. I guess I'll just carry you anyway. Yeah, that nice. I was sure that I would simply avoid the spike. Avoid the arrow trap. And then I just get murdered. What's a guy to do? But just restart. My goodness, what is this pile of incompetence? Is it one of those days? It's one of those days. Yeah, it's not really. I just got done doing the daily challenge, and it was a decent... there is a chance that you simply need to start looking down. That is a possibility, something that you may start doing. If you don't enjoy looking down, because it does use up a little bit of your time, that's another possibility. You just toss a rope down preemptively, hold on to it, keep going. It's like anything better than the pile of utter incompetence that is happening right now. It is absolute garbage. I am accomplishing nothing but driving myself insane. Perhaps the audience insane. Just the scoffs and the shakes of the head and the just disdain and the expressions of all those that may choose to have clicked in this video and maybe enjoy a little bit of Spelunky, and they just get too damn frustrated because, damn it, you're not doing things right. You're being a complete idiot, and he's harshing my mellow something fierce. Okay, now I thought for far too long, can I use this spider to trigger this? And there was no real way to do it, so we had to do it the way we did. The duel has been won by Paco. He's quite the frog duelist. Oh my goodness, please let me through. Oh, maybe. Oh boy. Well, made to the exit. That's all that we can ask for. That's all that I can possibly hold on to. Found the exit in the freaking jungle. Don't like this. Very annoying. But at least we found a pretty damn good path to the exit. These shops, though, they're plain hard to get. They're not even spawning in my path. I can't even get to see what the hell they have on offer. Could I easily grab that crate there? And we can, yeah, find an enemy here. Did not find the enemy that I was looking for, but there was a snail to break my fall. It's all good. We actually have a low percent run going here. I might be able to make it all the way to the exit. Let's see, all the way to the temple. You know, if I don't just bounce. Don't just bounce on a freaking snail. That was a massive waste of time. Oh, just come. Absolute piece of trash. That was awful. That was a terrible jungle level. Took a point of damage. I was starting to feel, you know, this swell of hope there. Starting in those initial stages of, oh, maybe this is going somewhere. I think it's this way. Nope, it's going to be this way. We'll go under. No, it's not this way. All right, well, that's one awful ice skates level, but at least we didn't waste that much time. Low percent is not something that I have done. I think I did it once. I set it as a goal, and I might have accomplished it at some point. That's not the exit, is it? Oh, well, Callie is slightly displeased. And Callie's displeasure is what actually killed me. Why? I was feeling that tiny bit of hope. Oh man, this is a new mode that I have not done in a long time. We might get a low percent speed run, even though it might not improve on my personal best of any percent. Still pretty good. Low percent, by the way, if you aren't aware of what the hell I'm talking about, is doing the game without picking up a single item. Nothing but your starting equipment. And I'm pretty sure I have a run, but I just don't remember what it might be. The time is clearly atrocious. It's just a bad time. I have sticky bounce and I completely forgot about that. That guy's going to be a problem. I kind of appreciate his proactive barrage of bullets. I appreciate his help. He was being a nice sentry tower for me. We have no damage suffered. How about you go away and I go into the exit and I give you a bid you adieu forever because you are a very ugly individual and I don't want to interact with you anymore. Keep going there. Can't believe it! Because the exit was so close because of the rushing water. I was like, why am I finding this man so insanely fast? There is no way he could have been this close to my face to destroy the run so fulminating in such a fulminating way, because the rushing water made the exit that much higher and the path to it was so direct. I was 100% not anticipating finding him so damn quickly. Liking this teleporter though. Very pleased with this amazing theft. I was going to teleport there. Why do they always find the exact moment to get spit on? It's this incredible power that I have. I wait until the Cobra is shoving all that venom right into my mouth to jump out of my hidey hole. How do you manage? Kind of a terrible spot. Kind of awful. I should be able to just go under. Because there was so much stuff on top, I couldn't just teleport down. So infuriating. I should be dead now. Oh boy. I wanted to get rid of the monkeys. I was slightly too eager. If we could have simply teleported into that area, I'm pretty sure that would have gotten rid of the monkeys. They will not teleport with you. Are they entities like my clothes? Or are they completely separated things? If I touch the monster, does the monster become part of me? The monster become part of me as far as the teleporter is concerned? Well, obviously this man must die. I mean, not obviously. It wasn't like obvious that he had to die. But I think it was a damn good consequence to him being so damn hideous. To grab all this stuff, make it to the exit, and just not be intimidated. That's me. As your new Uncle Blargo, he's not going to be intimidated by nonsense garbage peddlers. I should have just stolen that cape, huh? But it's alright. Best to just let him be. There's an exit somewhere around here, yeah. It's like this looks like the shape of an exit to me. Off we go. Everything went according to plan. I am happy that the plan that I made came to fruition instead of giving me a face full of shotgun pellets. Appreciate it. What a terrible. Please come closer. Jump over, please. All right. Well, it's slightly difficult, but thankfully, I think the better way was to simply go over to the corner. Could have simply used the bomb here to get that cape. I would have liked to get that cape. That would have been very, very helpful, especially in the ice caves. It would have been better where that spot where I threw the rope and then I alerted him and then I went under him. The better way of doing it. Oh, that's right. We have the Ojai. I think I see it. Oh, look at that. Don't even have to use the bomb. Amazing. I was in the middle of something and then I completely forgot. Oh, baby. There you go. And off you go. Nice. No. Oh, you absolute idiot. Well, that's alright because freaking caveman. I thought he would kill me, but he didn't. So now I'm a little salty of the fact. Oh, no. I wanted to stomp him. Didn't find the right time there. Once we picked up those climbing gloves, for some reason in my head, I had to jump over the next item, which I think was the present box or something like that. So another squander opportunity to go to hell. Like I said before, every run starts as a hell run and then you just work with what you're given. That was definitely a hell run that I have squandered with what I was given. It's alright. Success comes at the end of a massive pile of failure. Why are you so sad, Luna? She's so sad. She's just looking up right next to my chair. Looking up so sadly, like, why? Why are you forsaken me? Here I am, your loyal feline friend, trying to get some attention from you. And all you do is ignore me, look into that weird colorful screen, talking to this strange penis-shaped object, and all you do is ignore me. Do I not deserve the pittance? Do I not have an adorable face? Why do you forsake me so? These are all the things that she's saying with her gigantic wobbly eyes. This cat has the most wobbly eyes I have ever witnessed in a cat. What were these 2 points of damage? I have no idea. She has a lot of saccades and they're extremely noticeable. She looks up at you and the eyeball is shaking, 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 shaking. It is slightly unnerving, but it's also Very cute. Very cute. Ha! You thought I was going to be impaled. Ha! You thought I was going to be arrowed. Twice have I dodged the horrible threat of death. Should have bombed my way down from the spikes, though. I didn't realize that the exit was there. Not looking great for time prospects. Not a bad speedrun, though. It's not a complete failure. That's what matters. I think we need to put a bomb here because the exit is right below my anus. What a terrible jungle level. But I was able to identify where the exit was. And life suddenly takes up a turn for the better. Please don't eat me. I am not even that tasty. We have not pissed off the shopkeepers in this one, have we? So this is looking pretty great for violent robbery. Always love it when my life lends itself to such a circumstances. I love it, love it, love it. Give me those good things. No. Okay. I will like that. I will like that. Oh boy. No! A microsecond before I teleported up. That's when that shotgun came over. I was, you know, slightly distracted by the frog. Trying to get it where it belonged. And those guys just caught me off guard, as they usually do. I should have simply paid attention. Like, there's so much incompetence going on today. It's just absolutely shameful. Absolutely shameful. That is not exactly what I should have picked up, but it's alright. We got this under control. We got a compass. We actually stumped this scumbag, so it's all good. I was able to be cowardly, hide into their little cubbyhole. Sure. Hide into their cubbyhole. Oh man, I wish that I crushed him. That would be very satisfying, but I'll take the next best thing, which is not getting pummeled to a bloody pulp. So, good stuff. Good stuff. You know what? Continue bombing my way down. That is why we gather things for. We gather resources. I don't know why I wanted that ingot so badly, but I did it. I grabbed it. Now it belongs to me. $500 richer. Such a black market. I have to check. Sometimes it spawns in the weirdest places. Okay, no. It really looked very green. Really hate this. Using all the bombs. But we kind of had to. Not even feeling bad about it. Okay, that one we did not have to. Oh, you... That blue frog destroyed everything. I was perfectly ready to just go through that exit. It would have worked just fine. That guy was not bouncing in any threatening way. Everything would have worked out perfectly. Just nice. Would have been flawless. But there you were. Just stupid piece of garbage blue frog trash can. Had to annihilate my prospects of getting anything done. I'm okay with the previous speedrun session being a complete disaster. It's just what you get. It's what you get after getting a personal best time. What you got? Things that I want. You have things that I want, sir. You have them. Well, look. I'm okay with this outcome. I did suffer far more than I needed to. Did I grab the compass though? That's what really mattered. And that, yeah, I did grab the compass. Well, I guess we're doing this since I picked the wrong side and then I suffer some fall damage. The boulder magically stopped. Not so much my fated encounter with a freaking bat. Went into my mouth, pissed all over it. Now I have the Corvette. Yeah. One of those extremely hostile seeds that do not allow you to approach the exit. Instead, you're just put in a position where all of the arrow traps trigger at once. All right, buddies. All right, boys and girls. We are going places with this one. A 6-second 1-1. It's nothing to be scoffed at. You know, good stuff. You have nothing that I want. Off we go. I mean, not that I want enough to commit a felonious crime. Okay? Maybe misdemeanor worthy. Maybe. Give up some of my moral ground and punch you a little bit, but not enough to drive my fist through your skull and annihilate you on the spot. So there. I was kind of wary of getting the Ojari because it means that I need to commit to that hell run and maybe a prospect of an excellent any percent. Did I just see? No, I thought that I saw it next to the ticket trap, the black market. I was going to drop down that way, but I don't think that's the way to the exit. I think this is it instead. Please, let me go. These evil monstrosities. It was a rough one, but we made it. Give up that nice any percent prospect in favor of a dubious, extremely dubious. It's a compass. You have to die. You must die. Good stuff. That was mistaken. Was not the way to get things done. But we found the exit in less than 20 seconds. And now these bombs need to pay for themselves. Let's just keep it in my head. I need to keep it in my head. No sticky bombs though. Oh baby. You son of a whore. How can you be this incompetent? There ought to be a law where you can't even play Spelunky when you're this incompetent. So much silly damage that I had no right to take. You know what? We're going this way because that beehive is going to destroy me. So let's just go this way. Embrace the fact I'm just going to use all of the explosions. Hey, okay. We just blazed our path forward, and there we go. We go to the freaking ice caves. Do we have ropes? We have some ropes. So we're going to be using them pretty damn liberally here. Oh man, this sucks. Oh, you got wrecked, sir. You got wrecked, son. Get absolutely destroyed by circumstance. We have an arrow pointing to the exit. This is it. This is our time to make this work. It should be somewhat safe. Look at that, just bringing my health total back up thanks to Jacqueline's wonderful tender embrace. She is the linchpin of what is to come. Oh boy, not exactly what I wanted to happen. Oh baby, nice. Another exit. Are we done to the ice caves yet? These ice caves levels have been far more stressful than is my usual when I have a compass. Another extremely annoying circumstance was every rope there was almost necessary. I don't think all of them were, but I think they saved me a decent amount of time. Don't crush me as I descend these areas, please. Hate that this needs to happen. Upside, very fast finding of the exit. Downside, another rope had to be used up. Just remember, we still have 14 bombs. Oh, you did. You did. We get another point of health. This was one of the best temples I ever saw. We are heading straight toward a Olmec throw. That's what's going to happen here. I'm going to try to use my fancy new moves on Olmec, and it's going to be a disaster. Oh yeah, shit. Triggered. Oh. It's not a fast enough run though. We are at 3:23 or something like that I just saw. So alright, let's try and use the fancy new moves on Olmec. We may or may not succeed, but damn it, I'm going to feel slightly more confident than usual, and that is something. That is something. We're going to do it like this. That's the thing. We even have the little crushing. Okay, can you do that? Can you do that? Yeah, and I'm not going to use the next one, I don't think. I'm going to just let this ride. Oh wait, I don't have more ropes. Well, if we get stunned, we die. And indeed, it's exactly what happened. It wasn't a record-breaking run, but it was alright, actually. If it weren't for the lack of ropes at the end, that monkey wouldn't have succeeded. I don't want to leave it there, though. It was a good showing. Not good enough. We made it to Olmec. At the very least, I was able to redeem my utter incompetence in at least one run. The thing is, a little disappointing because I felt like we were doing really fast in that run. Like we found, especially in the ice caves, we found those exits pretty quickly. The temple was just freaking blazing fast, but still wasn't enough to get even close to a good time improvement there. So it feels like that any percentage, whoop, that any percentage is going to be pretty damn tough to beat without some teleporter, without some jetpack shenanigans. I got hung up. Oh, yep. That's a thing that happens when you have more than one arrow trapping in a row. It is a terrible circumstance that brings you terrible despair. It's alright, there's going to be a jetpack on this crate. No jetpack for me. Don't call it a crutch, call it a tool for success. That's where I'm at in this particular mind space. I don't know why I jumped so high there, but we'll embrace it. No key. Committed suicide. Absolute moron. Oh, light though. Sure. I was about to say, man, this is just a throwaway seed, isn't it? But then, the crate contained the key to success. Oh! Key to success, right here. Oop! Oh! He exploded from the inside out. We just Thanos'd that piece of garbage through Ant-Man's shenanigans. Wonderful stuff. It's not the exit. I have no right to be alive. And that is a sign. That is preordained. It has been written that this run is going to do things. Oh baby, you got destroyed by another ticket trap, and once more we are not punished for our indiscretions. We had no right again to survive that. Oh, we did. So good. So good. Oof. Good reaction, good reaction. Patting myself in the back there. Oof. I have to do that. Please go away. Thank you for complying. That could have been a lot worse. I guess we could have simply teleported up and then down. That would have been the non-mind freeze way to do that. But let myself... Oh, come on. I really wanted that to be a thing that happened. Unfortunately, I wasted a bomb for hardly anything. I have 21 bombs. It just now occurred to me that I have 21 bombs, so I need to be even remotely economical with them. Oh boy. Oop. Again, huh? Poor Mandy. She was not ready for what happened. She made room in her heart for us. It wasn't enough though. We needed to take all of the inside of her. And boy, did she regret meeting us. Just going to jump down there and get through it. Unfortunately, the lack of compass is going to slow this down quite a lot. This teleporter has lasted in my hands way longer than it had a right to. No, I could have simply teleported out of the way of that weirdo. Why will you not use the tools that you have been given? Thing is, once you have a teleporter in your hands, you kind of stop thinking about bombs. That is definitely a big mistake. Ugh, what a terrible 1-1. Anyway, I really have... I went way past the point where I should have simply ended it. Like we were looking pretty good. That Olmec high point. But like I have established before, we don't end on a high point in this wonderful speedrun experiences. That is not the right tone to set. You need to set the tone. And I've discussed this quite clearly before, but what am I going to do? Tell you once again how I failed with the teleporter in 3-4? No, I'm going to tell you all about how inadequate I feel every second of my life whenever I play this game. Gotta set the tone of we're surrounded by a sea of failure, all the water, all the way up to our mouth. We're barely struggling to stay above the surface. And it's just failure, 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 all the way up. And sometimes we can climb, or rather swim, just paddle, pathetically doggy paddle. Ah! Pathetically doggy paddle our way to a little bit of fresh air. But it needs to be very clear that most of the time I'm just struggling and drowning and being completely useless. So if we leave in a high note of, oh boy, we made it to Olmec and we almost crushed it, pun 100% intended, that says the wrong note. That sounds like the expectation's far too high for the next episode of these disasters. I gotta leave you in the dirt. I gotta leave you in the most humiliating possible way for my own expectations, so that way there's nowhere to go but up. It's very important to me that I'm never expected to perform barely above average, because otherwise, well, everybody that knows I'm a complete disappointment, like see this perfectly beautiful example of mediocrity. Completely unremarkable, leaves you with a really sad sense of I should have done better. That is where I want to leave you. So hopefully you appreciate it, you'll embrace the downer side of your spirit, and just tell yourself that everything's pointless and why even bother.